Well, folks, you've got a choice. Are you going to make soy milk, soybean oil, or soy flour with your soybean crop? Let's find out which one is most profitable. How's it going, everybody? Driver53 here, and yes, today we are taking a look at some brand new production items that you are able to make here on the Frontier map for Farming Simulator 22. Now, with soy, you can actually turn it into three other things instead of just selling it. Like base game, you can't do anything with soy except maybe feed it to some animals. But here in this game, in this map, you're able to turn it into some regular flour, or you're able to turn it into soybean oil, or into soy milk. To make the soybean flour, you're going to need to own the grain mill, which is sitting right here in the bottom kind of left-hand corner of the map. And to make your soybean oil or your soy milk, you're going to need to own the food factory, which is right here just north of the railroad crossing. Now, at both of these facilities, there are other recipes that you could do, but we are only going to be focusing on the ones for the soybean crop today. If you guys know me, I love spreadsheets. Let's go ahead and pull this one up right here. You can see first column, I've got my input. This is going to be soybeans and pallets. This is a new thing that you're going to need here in this map. You could buy these from the store, or you can make them yourself at the Palico production facility. So for the Frontier grain mill, we're going to need soybeans and pallets, and for the Frontier food factory, you're going to need soybeans, pallets, and water. So one extra item, but it should be free somewhere on the map, or you could be able to get that item pretty free from an Omatana mod. The next column I've got here, this is the average sell price. All right, so this is on normal economy, and it's the average price that you're going to see like throughout the year. This is not the peak. This is only the average. All right, this is all Giants provided information. So soybeans sells for about $1,400 per 1,000 liters of soybeans. Your pallets, they're worth $504 per 1,000 liters of pallets, and your water is absolutely zero. The next two columns here are your input cycle and your input value per cycle. So as you can see, the flour, 140 units of your soybeans is $196 worth, and 2 units of pallets is about $1.01. The next group down, this is for your soybean oil. You can see that 2 liters of your soybeans is worth about $2.80, and a half of a pallet is about 25 cents. And to the last group here, you've got soy milk. So as you can see, 6 units of soybeans is about $8.40. Water, it's free. And then pallets, about 25 cents once again. The next 2 columns here, this is your output and your average sell price. So for the Frontier grain mill, this is your flour once again, and it's worth about $1,026 per 1,000 liters. Soybean oil, $4,500 per 1,000 liters, but you also get recyclable trash with this recipe, which is worth about $1.80 per 1,000 liters. The last one down here at the bottom is your soy milk, worth about $3,582 per 1,000 liters, and once again, your recyclable trash is about $180. The next 2 columns here are your output quantity per cycle and your output value per cycle. So for the flour, each one of these recipes, you're going to get 158 liters of flour. That's worth about $162. For your soybean oil, you're only going to get 1 liter, and it's worth about $4.50. On your recyclable trash, 0.2 of a liter, and it's worth 4 cents. For your soy milk, you're going to get 4 liters every single recipe. That's $14.33 value, and a half liter of your recyclable trash, which is worth about 9 cents. Now, this next column here, this is your difference per cycle, and it's a very, very important one because what it does is it takes the value of your output cycle, so one recipe, it takes that value of everything that you can make, and then subtracts how much your input was. So does it cost you more to actually make the product than it would be just to sell the product outright without doing any processing to it? Or do you make a lot of extra money by running it through one of these productions versus if you just sell it straight to a grain mill or a sell point? So as you can see right here for the flour, it's negative $34.90. Yes, for every single time that recipe runs, you're going to lose $34.90 worth of value on that soy. That's insane, y'all. I have never had one of these that is a negative number. Never, ever have I had one of these that I don't think so. That's been a negative. And it's not just a little bit. It's $35 every single time you run that recipe. Now, for your soybean oil, you get $1.48 extra for the processing of this. That's the average value is $1.48 more than what it would be if you were to sell the soybeans and the pallets just by themselves. Now, for your soy milk, it's $5.77 per every single cycle. That's pretty good. I mean, $5.77 is a lot better than negative $35. The next column here, this is how many cycles you're going to have in a month. For the flour, 120. For your soybean oil, it's 2,400. And for your soy milk, it's 1,920. Your production cost per month, $24 for the flour, $60 for the soybean oil and the soy milk. Your last column here, this is your average gross profit per month. That's before you take into consideration for any harvesting, any transportation, anything like that. If you're just selling this amount of product, this is how much you're going to make. All right. So for the flour, it's negative $4,212. So if you put soybeans into the grain mill, the Frontier grain mill, and you make flour out of it in 1 month of it running constantly, you're going to lose $4,212 versus if you would just sell the soybeans outright. The next column here is the soybean oil. And as you can see, $3,502. It's a good little profit every single month. I mean, it's not the best one that you're going to see a lot of times, but it's not bad. You got some excess soy that you need to put somewhere. Yeah, run it over here to the oil mill or the Frontier Food Factory, run it as oil, and make you a little bit of side profit there. If you're looking to make some quick money and you've got everything else full up, it's a good option. And your best option here is going to be soy milk running through the Frontier Food Factory. You're going to make $11,011 on average every single month if you take your soybeans to your Frontier Food Factory and make your soy milk. I mean, that's a really good profit. That's like over 3 times what you can make if you did soybean oil. And I'm pretty sure you're going to be able to get a little bit more product through that as well. It looks like it's 6 in versus 2 in. So yeah, it's a little bit light on the number of cycles compared to your soybean oil, but you're going to get actually more processed, more soy processed every single month also. So I think that's a great thing. I mean, for 3 new items that we can get here in this regular map without having to do any other mod, because we know that this map is already large enough. 3 items, you want to do one of them, and one of them you don't even want to touch. Just leave flour, just let wheat, barley, sorghum, and oats, just let that stay over there. You know what I mean? Don't touch anything else. Don't make anything else in the flour. Just take your soybeans, turn it into soy milk. You're gonna be happy. You're gonna be able to sell it. Well, everybody, I'm excited to see these new items here in the game. Hopefully you are too. I mean, I love how much detail they put into this. I mean, the soy milk, you can actually see all the little details there on the box. I mean, that is nice. And the soybean oil, it actually says it. I mean, I wish there was a little bit more of a picture on it, but at least it says something different. It's a different color. I mean, it's so good. Flour. No, just get out of here. Get out of here. Well, everybody, that's going to be it for today. If you learned something or enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up if you would. If you want to stay up to date on my testing tips and tricks videos here in the future, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell too. And while you're waiting on those future videos, go and check out one of these 2 right here. Have a great day, night, evening, everybody. Until next time, this is Driver 53 signing off.